let's get into it. We got Bitcoin here developing an uptrend. Got this green line, this green support line right here. We got some higher lows. Got a higher high right here. Now, right now, Bitcoin is working on this lower low, testing this support line and riding along up here. Now, if we refer back to Bitcoin, we should be right here towards the end of phase C. So guys, this is not the time to get bearish on Bitcoin. Not the time to get bearish on Bitcoin, especially when it's just this accurate with Wickoff. The evidence is there right in front of our faces. You know, bears can continue to deny this, but hey, like I said, price action is king. Our price action is matching this schematic. This schematic has been around for a long time, and it created by one of the titans of technical analysis, a guy that many people respect. And I can see why they respect him. It's working, and it's pretty close. It's not 100% accurate, so we got to be flexible. But as far as guiding us, as the overall, direction, or even the manipulation that's happening, it helps us block out the noise. So, if you accumulated like me around the spring and the test area, we'd be up right now. And like I said many times, in Beat the Market, we do not get bearish at support. We don't get bearish at support. Now, if it does break this, we do have more support here, which I will show you right there. Okay, we got some reactions there a couple times here as well. Some closes and some bounces there. So that 32.6 support level, it is crucial as well. We do have this support level right here. That's crucial as well, around 34K, which is also where the 20-day moving average is. So we're barely above the 20-day right now. Let's see, 20-day is 34.1K, and we're at 34.1K. We're around there. All right, we tried to break above the 20-day moving average a few times, a lot of times actually, and Bitcoin is failing to stay above. But technically speaking, this does look like a bull trend, an uptrend developing. So if Bitcoin can get its act together and start moving up, we need to see it break this 50-day moving average. So we got this strong resistance here at 35.8K. That's a big resistance. If we see it break it, we got a big window up around here to this previous high around 40K up to the AR level. Now, according to Wickoff, we should be breaking it. Okay, I think we'll run into some resistance here. And I'll make this a little smaller, you can see. Because technically speaking, Bitcoin is on a downtrend. This is a bear market still. But it's starting to develop strength. Okay, as you can see, it's trading above the 5-day moving average, 13-day. So unlike yesterday, it's not trading below all the moving averages. So we see some strength building. As far as volume is concerned, volume is still low, but it's expected this phase is expected that we will have some low volume as we creep up. Okay, so I think we're gonna move up, guys. Even if you don't agree with Wickoff, it does look like we're at the very least get a relief rally. So whether you a bull or a bear, it's just looking like Bitcoin wants to move up. But like I said, if it breaks this right here, we got support here, which still technically would be a higher low compared to the test. Okay, so we're towards the end of the phase C. We got the Bollinger Band squeezing. You see this? These are the Bollinger Band, upper Bollinger Band. Got the lower Bollinger Band. It's squeezing. So when it squeezes, that's a sign that we're going to get some choppy action, but we're going to get a dramatic move, whether it be to the upside or to the downside. Like when we got it right here, we had a dramatic move to the downside and then a dramatic move to the upside. So expect some volatility very soon. All right, it's moving on to Ethereum. So like I said many times, Bitcoin is the leader of the crypto market. Many of the cryptos are following Bitcoin. That's why sometimes I don't always cover other cryptos. I mostly cover Bitcoin, mostly because of how much of all the crypto coins like Doge, Ethereum, you know, are following it. ETC, even Polygon, Cardano, right? So we're looking at Ethereum. You can see the similarity. It's running to a resistant level, but it is developing a bull trend. We got start here. We got the high. We got the low. And we got a higher high, developing a higher low. Excuse me. And we just gotta get that higher high. This 50-day moving average is causing us some problem. Very similar to how it's been causing the Bitcoin some problems. Very crucial. But like I said, and like my thumbnail said, bear trend developing. So we got it developing here. Okay, so I'm still bullish on crypto, especially Ethereum is one of my favorites. I alerted in my Discord back when it was here talking about a double bottom, had a 1725 support. So we've been holding since. Now, if you're not into Bitcoin yet, of course, I would always say enter bounces off support or watch out for the false breakdown and then enter if it moves back up. If it's a false breakdown, you'll know it's a false breakdown when it breaks below, and you'll see a big green Shrek candle overtaking that red candle. Okay, it's happened many times, many times, over and over again, guys. I've seen it for years. So yeah, definitely keep your eye out on this. It's around 23.71. It did break above earlier, failed to hold. But if Ethereum does start getting back above 23.71, which is this 50-day moving average, and it starts closing above, guys, I will be very, very bullish. My sentiment will become even more bullish than it is now. Okay, because there's some windows here. We got right here, 26.43 was a previous high. And then we break that previous high. We got a 28.94. Now this would be pretty crucial. These would be two critical levels because we could potentially get a double top pattern here, because if it goes up, fails to break this level, could be a double top. If it breaks that, fails to break this, could be a double top. So these are crucial levels around the 28.94 to 2900 range. Critical resistance. But if we can break that, guys, there's a big window from here all the way up to here. A lot of profits, big opportunity coming. All right, so watch, take it one day at a time, and definitely keep your eye on the price action. Stay objective. I see a bull trend developing. Okay, so when do you want to buy? You want to buy when it's low, right, and then sell when it's high. But when it comes to buying low, people get scared. Don't get scared, guys. Don't get scared. Let's move on to Doge. Okay, so Doge is looking very ugly right now. We bring up our moving averages. It's Doge is just trading below all of them. Make it bigger for you right here. You see that? Got rejected at, you see the red line, that's the 5-day. The green line is the green day. It's getting rejected. It's getting rejected by the 20-day. Very bearish price action. Right? So I'm still bullish on it despite that. Right? I mean, when you got the news telling you how bad it is, it's manipulation, so you gotta be careful. And this is the time you want to start accumulating. Now, we go to wick off. I believe we are here. This bounce right here. Okay, now we got this pullback. This pullback was supposed to be higher than this previous high of this downtrend. Got that right there. Higher than here, technically speaking. Got up that high, started getting a downtrend. We should get a pullback below the ST level. Where's the ST level? Right here. It's at 0.245, so 24.5 cents. And now we are bouncing off of this support level. I got the brown line right there. Got some reactions here, here, and all the way back here, like twice. Now this was back in April. Now look what happened back in April. Everybody was bearish. Remember that? Doge pump and dump, it's over. And then it gave us that big move. Boom, right? And around here is where everybody wanted to buy. And then they got dumped on. So, and now you see it at a very pretty good price and nobody wants to buy, but I am. Okay, it's looking good. Supposed to get this pullback to below the ST level, and then we can get that move up. All right, I entered around here. Okay, so I got my, I got my stop loss set, but my stop loss may be different from y'all. So make sure you got an exit strategy in case this go wrong, because none of this is 100%. Okay, but it's still on track. It's still on track with Wickoff, in my opinion. Once we get that bounce, we're going to move all the way up to the AR level. That's a big, big move. And I sure as hell am not going to miss it. So from here, 22 cents, 23 cents, all the way up to 44. All right, that's a good risk reward, if you ask me. Okay, we got strong support, bounce off support, all the way. That's a chance to double up. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just going by what the charts are telling me. Okay, I've got to make objective decisions based off objective technical analysis. This is what the information is giving me, guys, and this is what I'm doing my best to translate to you guys. All right, so it's following Wickoff, and because the price action is still on track, I am bullish. I know most people aren't, but I am. Okay, 95.5 failure rate for retail traders. So don't follow the crowd. Trust your own research. Trust your technical analysis. Even though you're listening to me, and I really do my best to give you quality content and quality information that can assist you, I still challenge you guys to do your own due diligence, and make sure that everything I'm saying is right. But still, I try to do it in front of you in real time or in this video as authentic as I can. So hope you're getting the value. Bullish on Doge, bullish on Bitcoin, bull trend developing. Ethereum as well, bull trend developing, waiting for that breakout. All right, so that's the crypto market. Don't listen to the news. Trust your research. Okay, trust yourself. You got this. So let's move on. Let's start this off with the SPY. We're going to talk about our indices. Now, I've been saying to you guys for I don't know how long, a couple weeks now, this is not the time. Don't get bearish on it. This is not the time to get bearish on this. Why? Because if we go take a look at the put to call ratio, now this is not as bad as last week. The amount of calls are starting to increase, right? So we can see that the sentiment is changing. This is what market makers want to happen. They want the sentiment to change. Okay, so that they can fool all of us. So put to call ratio is right at 1. It's even. Now keep in mind with SPY, it's an index, it's an ETF, meaning it consists of a lot of things, not just a stock, one company. It has a bunch of different companies that make up the SPY. It's an SP 500. All right, so because the market in the long run, overall, it usually goes to the upside. So on average, we want to see a put to call ratio of 0.7. Like it's okay, it's normal for there to be more calls. But for the put to call ratio to be even and this much puts, that's a lot of retail traders trying to short this market or bet to the downside. And look at the open interest. Still a lot of people that want to bet to the downside. Okay. So I did say I got a price. I did say we got a price tag at 436. This is based off of Fibonacci. Okay. I've been saying back here, I had a price tag around 432. And as you can see, the SPY has broken it. It broke above here out of this resistance. Then we got this false breakdown right here. Now, I did tell you guys that yesterday could be a day where they're taking out the stop losses. Because breakout traders are probably betting to the upside. Right? They see this breakout, bet to the upside, set their stop loss under there. So if you want to take them out of the trade, you got to have a day like this. And look at that hammer candle. Bounced right off the 5-day moving average. It went down a little lower, right? You can see that. That's to fake you out. It's like a bear trap. But other than that, it bounced right back up. And it happens in a strong bull trend. It happens so many times. You can see it. You can see it. Bow, bow, bow. Look at that. The 5-day moving average is a very strong support when it's in a bull trend. Okay, and we are in a bull trend. Now I got this price target a little above 436. Maybe we'll get a pullback there. If not, it could go up. My next price target will be 443. Okay, now looking at these three candles, got this breakout, then it came back down, maybe it had to rest, take out the stop losses, and now look at this. Right back above it and closed above it. Not the second day in a row, but for a second time technically. This is bullish price action, guys. So I'm still bullish on the SPY. Definitely want to show y'all something. Check this out. This is the PCP, the presidential cycle pattern, not the drug. Okay, so this is based off the last 5 elections, or the last, around there, maybe 20 years. Okay, so it's not 5 election. I think it's like what, 3? Okay, now this is only based on the first year that the president got elected. And this is it's tracking the performance, right? So this equates to June 17, 23. We got that pullback, right? And now it claimed that we would build a strong bull trend, bullish strength into June. And that's exactly what's been happening with the SPY. Everybody want to short it into June. July, excuse me. July is one of the most bullish months of the year for the SPY. And so many people want to be bearish on it. So we are at July, what's today's date? The 7th. Today's July 7th or the 8th. Got my dates mixed up. But we're around here, which is July 6th. And this is claiming that there's still more upside. Not much more upside, but just a little bit more upside. Now we go back to my chart. I have this price target 436. Will we finally get the pullback from there? We will see. Okay, we will definitely see. Look for that selling pressure. Look for that bearish engulfing candle, something like this. Okay, and usually when SPY starts selling off, volume increases. You can see it. SPY starts selling off, volume increases. When SPY is moving up, creeping up to the upside, is usually on low volume. All right, now let's take a look at the VIX, which inverses the SPY. It's on a strong bear trend, downtrend. Had to get a breather right here. But look, it tried to get back above the 20-day moving average. Failed. Tried again. Failed. And now it's closing below the 13-day. Okay, so price action for the VIX is still bearish. Right? So nothing to be alarmed. It shows low fear in the market. Keep an eye on this. We got the 5-day moving average right here around 1576. If it breaks below that, that's great news for the SPY. Okay, so we move on to the QQQ. Now, if you are thinking, oh man, SPY's overextending to pull back, let's take a look at the QQQ because, like SPY, QQQ has a lot of, a good amount of holding in the tech sector. Okay, so we got it. We got it like right here, failing to break above this Fibonacci level. Now, I told you on previous videos, I got a 361 price target on it. As you can see, it broke above it in intraday and it closed below it. But it's still, technically speaking, hit my price target. Okay, so now is this the time for QQQ to pull back? Will it? Well, let's take a look at the put to call ratio to help us make a decision. Okay, you don't want to use this put to call ratio to be the only thing that you make a decision on. But you want to use it to assist you. And as you can see, holy moly, a lot of people are still trying to short QQQ despite this strong, keeping this up, QQQ will continue to move up and we may even get a blow off top. Keep in mind we're at the UTAD level of wick off, which is where we're expected to get that blow off top. You see that? And then we'll get that rejection. Okay, so guys, so many people are bearish. As long as so many people bearish, market maker will continue to keep pulling this up, pushing this up. Eventually, short will have to cover, and then boom, we're gonna get that blow off top. and then maybe we'll get a pullback. So if Triple Q break this 365 level, guess what? 371 is next. All right, guys. So before I end this video, I want to say I got a Facebook, a private Facebook called Beat the Market, same name as our YouTube. I have a little over 500 members. I would love for you guys to join. It's free to join. I also have a Discord. Now, Discord is not free to join. I charge $105 for every 5 months. That's very affordable. I have, I don't have a lot of members, but most of my members are very profitable. They're learning a lot, and they're very happy being here, and it's affordable. So, with that being said, guys, thank you. Thank you so much for listening to me and watching this video. I hope you crush it in this market, and have a good day, and I'll see you soon.